This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Escapes the pocket. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
On the run, it's 2 people. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Hand off to the single back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Test, test. Can you hear me?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
All right, appreciate you, Ray.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
40, 57. Man, that shit's still too long. That's too long.
They'll hand it off. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Still getting adjusted to the PlayStation controller. Pretty much the same thing.
The Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receiver brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's good coverage.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bearcats. They strike first in this national title bout.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Just make the tackle. Just make the tackle.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll run it here.
Oh, good cutback, boy.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play. So
oh, yeah. That wear and tear. Oh, yeah, we're coming after that.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Tight end sitting right here.
Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. So both
Cincinnati
battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Okay, yeah.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That play moves the ball across midfield, and we set up with a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing
I needed that stop.
That rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside. Wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Dump off caught by the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Aggies. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Come on, dog.
The scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the
right by
championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. You wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Bro.
Left and makes the completion.
You got to catch that in a stride, man. He got speed all over the field.
Catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Bro.
It's Tootin. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job.
Doing all that shuffling, man. Get off field, man.
They're going to keep him short of the 1st down marker.
4th and 1.
For this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Looks like the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Man, a pro set? I ain't seen that since college game day. Four wide receivers. It's a running play all day.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Come on to shift back into something.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him.
Damn.
Wide open downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here.
That turned into 5 receivers.
Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Quickly. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Hot over the middle. It's Callaway. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
It's about to get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback.
Okay, Jets. Getting Geno some weapons.
Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. The running back here in a direct snap. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll give it to the back. Powering through. And the Bearcats looking to keep this drive rolling. They move the 6 and they'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Direct snap to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 14, Cincinnati 7.
The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. It's a fumble. Out of scoop, the offense still has it on the run. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down after that previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Cincinnati offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaking free at the 35. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Slides it with throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
At the 47-yard line. Brings up 3rd.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Give it to the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Bearcats will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. The Bearcats moving quickly down the field here.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Looks like the Bearcats have first and 10 here. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. The tackle on that to a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's looking to scramble. Crosses the 10-yard line. In the clear at the 25. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself. Rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Caught behind the line. It's Gilliam. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 28. Cincinnati.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Cincinnati offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fights off a defender. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Good enough for a first down.
And the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Bearcats looking to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Productive drive in the making, a 1st down at their own 42. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Running back with the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. The quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The 1st down pickup, tackled at the 45.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Throwing off play action. Pass is caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
On a drive that just won't end, it's third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.